Hey, what's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. How are we? Got round two in Marrakech. Um, Still waiting to get through the first lot of games in Portugal, so that's why we're just sticking with Morocco, but don't worry about it. Got you covered for tomorrow and Thursday. You've got quite a few decent games to get through. Go through them as quick as I possibly can. Short and sweet. Two officials, 4 or 5 bets I'd like to do. 2 bets I'm definitely going to do. We'll see what happens nearer the time. Before we get into them, if you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did so. It helps me out a lot. Means a lot too. Like the video as well. Yeah, let's get that into it. Fucking get cracking. Where are we? First one, nice and easy for me. Odds on this are great as well. Sumit Nagal, Lorenzo Sonego. I don't really know why the odds are so good for this. Like, Sonego has just beaten Nagal in Dubai. That was in February. He has lost 2 in a row, funnily enough, to British players. He got beat by Nori 2-0 in the Indian Wells and 2-1 by Dan Evans in Miami. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The only reason the gal is in the second round is because he was lucky enough to draw Mutet in the first. That, in my opinion, is just a free ticket for basically anyone into the second round. Can't take much away from that. I cannot see him beating Sonego. I can't. Look, shout out to Nagal for getting into the top 100. Fair play to him, but there is just levels, isn't he? All right, you can probably look back the last few years with Sonego and say he hasn't really reached the highs we all probably thought he was going to hit, has he? I mean, if you remember a few years ago, say about 4 or 5 years ago, there was high expectations for Sonego. I think he gets it done in two. I really do. I think this is a complete mismatch. Bookies have fucked up here. Just take Sonego money line. That's the first official from me. You can't go wrong with that. I'll definitely be taking that one. Next one is another official from me as well. Pavel Kotov, Flavio Koboli. Just put it plainly, Flavio Koboli is gonna fucking batter this clown tomorrow. He already beat him in the Australian Open. That was 3-1. Admittingly, that was on the hard court, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Who did Kotov even play in the first round? Who was it? He had like a weird last name, but he didn't look Moroccan. He looked American. He really did. Um, you know what I mean? Ben with a B. Fucking, he was crap anyway. Uh, we just can't bet on Pavel Kotov anymore on this channel. If you've been following since last year anyway, you'll know exactly where I'm coming from. This guy fucking stinks. Absolutely stinks the gaff out. I can't wait for Cobley to smoke him tomorrow. Give me Flavio Cobley to get that one done. He probably does that in two as well. That's the second official from me. Game number 3, Matteo Berrettini versus Jami Munar. Now, I had a little punt on Shevchenko to beat Berrettini today, purely going off recency biased in that game against Andy Murray. He looked shit, didn't he? He was shit. He was collapsing, but nonetheless, Shevchenko, being his usual inconsistent self, just shat the bed today. Berrettini made it look easy. That being said, Jami Munar pretty much made Luka Van Ash look easy. He struggled a little bit. He tasseled back and forth in that first set, but once he won that tiebreaker, fucking Van Ash had no chance. Two relatively easy games for both of these. This is probably the roughest match to predict, in my opinion. I Look, we took Munar for a set in the first lot, didn't we? In the first lot of the games in Portugal, he was a slight underdog there. He's an even bigger underdog in this game, even better price. Berrettini could win. It sounds bad, but it seems like I'm just waiting for him to fall. I'm not impressed with his recent performances. Um, I'm going to take Munar for another set. It was good yesterday. It's even better now with the price like that. So yeah, not an official, but if I'm doing an accumulator, I'll definitely be sticking that on there. No doubt about it. Game number 4, Laszlo Zere versus Fabio Fanini. Fuck this game. What the fuck is this? What are they doing to us with this match here? Fuck Fabio Fanini as well. I'll just say it. something not right about this guy. Something not right about this guy's fucking matches. It's really not. How he manages to fucking win games still in 2024 is beyond me. I don't think you're going to be able to buy Laszlo Djere over. I really don't. I don't really rate Laszlo Djere either, but being realistic, he should fucking batter Fabio Fanini. I'm not betting on it, but if I was, I could only take Laszlo Djere. I could only advise you to look at Laszlo Djere. Do not bet on Fabio Fanini. If you've watched his games or if you haven't watched his games, just watch that one tomorrow. I guarantee there'll be some fuckery in it. Mark my words. Then that's it for tomorrow. On to Thursday. If you're still watching, drop a like if you haven't, subscribe if you're not. I'd appreciate it if you do. Nice one. Dan Evans, Roberto Carballes Baena. Head to head's actually, I need to drink me. Head to head is 2-0 to Carballes Baena. Both of them, as you can probably guess, came on the clay court. And funnily enough, they were both last year too. So that's good. That's a bit more to go off. I'm sure one of them was in Morocco too. Yeah. One of them was here in Marrakech. I'm not going to look too much into this. I'm not going to overthink it. Dan Evans can be tricky on his day. Look, if there's ever a time to bet Carballes Baena, it's probably in his first in games like this, especially on the clay. If you're not going to take him on the clay, you're never going to take him. Head to head would suggest Baena's got it done. I would be a lot more comfortable taking Baena to win this game than I would Dan Evans. But yeah, I can't see Evans doing it. I really can't. Let me know what you think on that one. I might have a go on that. If I'm taking it, I'll be taking Roberto Carballes Baena. I'd have to. I'd have to. It's the only way I could look. Possibly an over. What do you think? No. Forget it. Stay away from the totals. Stick with Baena. You'll be all right there. Moving on is David Goffin and is it Nicholas Moreno de Alvaran? Oh, brother. What is that game? This is essentially just a qualifying match, innit? It's a qualifying match in the second round. Oh, who did he beat Facundo Diaz Acosta today? I was watching that Moreno de Alvaran. Yeah, I don't know. No, Diaz Acosta was a massive favourite in that, but was that just because did he just have a bit of a flash in the pan moment in the fucking in the swing the other month? I'm not too sure. David Goffin, who did he play? Who was he playing? He barely got past him. Benjamin Hassan. He dropped the he got fucking pasted in a set by Benjamin Hassan. That match went on a lot longer than what it needed to. I've seen everyone on Twitter losing the shit over that as well, going, this match is fixed, and then fucking David Goffin shit. Oh, stay away from that game. Also, I'm going to make this official if you're still watching, and for those that care, I don't bet on Americans anymore. No. There is zero future for the USA in tennis. They're so soy. They fucking suck, man. I'm not betting on Albaran, and I don't want to bet on David Goffin either, because let's face it, he's a bit of a tart as well. Moving on. Mariano Navone, Stan Wawrinka. I completely misjudged Stan Wawrinka today. Well, I say that. It was Albert Ramos Vinulus. What the fuck do you expect? He made light work of him. He really did. That's not saying much. It's really not saying much to me. I've been a lot more impressed with Mariano Navone the past few weeks. He just looks fantastic. All right, he sort of had, well, say sort of. He had a quite the easy first round match. Quite effortless for him. Stan Wawrinka, like, but I wake up in the morning, go on Twitter, and I see everyone hammering Stan Wawrinka. Everyone will be shitting on Navone because he'll be I don't even think he'll be a favourite. This will probably be. Let me just check. This is evens, so this is a pick'em. People are going to be shitting on this, going Stan Wawrinka. Mario Navone ranked well higher than him, which is a story in its own. Stan Wawrinka, as we said in the last video, he's just been well off it, and he been well off it. There's only 2 wins so far this season have been to what Pedro Caixinha, who hasn't won a game since fucking God knows when, and Albert Ramos Vinales, who, let's face it, he's a bit fucking finished as well, and I'd be taking the Vone. Fuck it. I took him yesterday. I'm going to take him again with them odds as well. It's well worth a punt. Well worth a punt. Go with Mariano and Vone. And the last one is, fuck this game. Alexander Vukic, Sebastian Offner. I've got nothing for this. I haven't even looked at it. I completely forgot this game was even happening. Um, the only tip I'd give you for that, do not take Sebastian Offner. He has been so crap. And I mean, so fucking crap lately. Don't even go there. Can't tell you to bet on Vukic, but just don't bet on Offner. Yeah. Sound. That's all the minute. Sound. Officials for me. Officials, if you can remember earlier on, I said I'm going to take Lorenzo Sonego, 100%. And the second official from me, while the odds are that good, I'm also going to take Flavio Kobly to wallop Pavel Kotov. I'm looking at Xiami Munar to win a set once again with that dog money. Be looking at Carbias Baena to beat Dan Evans. I'd be looking at Mariano Navone to beat Stan Wawrinka. Do what you please with Laszlo Djere, Fanini, Goffin, and the American fella, Vukic, Offner. That's up to you. Uh, yeah, that's it. I hope these games in Portugal get through tomorrow. You know, I'm still waiting for Rodionov to win a set for the sweep. You know, I've got 2 accumulators on, and that's all I'm waiting for on both of them. And I guarantee he fucking flaps it and gets beaten too by Garin. If the game, I don't know whether you were watching, but if that game was going to carry on, either broke him and won that set because Garin was blowing out of his ass. He's well out of shape, but he's had like, well, what would be 2 days rest. So fingers crossed, that's still going. Once the rain clears up, we'll get back on it with Portugal as well. Enjoy Marrakech. Hope you win some money. Let me know in the comments if you have won any money as well. If you followed on the first day, you should have done. Like I said, we won all of them. Still waiting for one. Happy days. Happy days indeed. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you watching as always. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Enjoy the tennis. See you tomorrow. See you later.